Hi folks, John Cordisco here. Round 8 of the second annual Gashimov Memorial in memory of Vulgar Gashimov, who passed away from Azerbaijan. It's a great game. Two top players. As White, someone that needs no introduction in the chess world, former world champion Vladimir Kramnik. He's getting a little bit older, but I'll tell you the truth, he's a monster. And as Black from France, Maxime LaGrave, they call him MVL. Let's get to it. It's going to be a ready. We'll go through the first few moves here. It's just opening theory from the ready. Those of you that want to study opening theory, there's plenty of videos on YouTube to do that. Bishop h5. This is where it gets a little tricky for me. Computer like c4 or knight to c3. He goes queen to e1 for Vladimir. And obviously this is some kind of preparation move. Pawn e4, pawn takes. Did run a trade queens probably while he went to e1. Bishop, that's the last book move according to the computer. 0.00 for the computer right now. Computer likes knight to h4, and I kind of do myself. a4 for Vladimir. Castles. Then he went knight h4. A little different order. Probably, like I said, part of his preparation for this. Rook e8. Knight a3. Like he's almost tempting the bishop to take so he can get the rook out. Queen e7. Queen to c7. The computer likes. I like c7 myself. Knight f8. Interesting move. Obviously, Maxime, or MVL as they call him, got something cooked up here. Wants to get rid of that knight on h4. b4, bishop e7. Knight f5. Decides to go there instead. Knight e6. Now, this is his one and only chance to get the dark squared bishop with the knight. He's going to retreat to f8. Computer likes bishop b2. But Kramnik decides to get rid of the dark squared bishop. Bishop b3. Bishop g6. Okay. Symmetrical pawns. White has the bishop pair. It's basically showing it even on the computer. f3. Very nice. It blocks in this bishop on g2, but that dark squared bishop's the king of the board right now. There's no dark squared bishop to challenge him. Knight d7. Knight c4. F5. What to do, as I always say. Rook d1. Do you take the pawn on e4? Do you not take the pawn? It loses a piece if you takes. Then if the bishop takes, not too good. This bishop can go anywhere with a discovery against the bishop on e4. Could even take this pawn for that matter. There's a lot of things he could do. Decided to go f4 instead. Now this is interesting. Computer agrees. And it's quite a move by Kramnik. He sacrifices the exchange. And after queen takes, knight takes. Gets a pawn for it. Queen to c7. Pawn takes. Now he's got a bishop and two pawns. Or excuse me, a bishop and one pawn for the rook. But certainly opened up the position a lot. Bishop takes f4. Rook takes. Queen e3. Leaving that pin on the rook. Rook to d8. Now right now it's an almost 2-point advantage for White. Technically he's down the exchange, but he's going to get it back very shortly here because that rook is pinned. What to do, what to do. Kramnik decides to grab the pawn. Bishop and 2 pawns for a rook, but he's got a really dominating position with that bishop pinning that rook. And this is where I think Maxime stumbles. Computer likes rook to d7. Plays queen e7. So he's going to take him now. Bishop takes, queen e3. 2 full pawns up, and I don't see any compensation at all. Interesting, though, if queen had taken, rook, queen takes, queen checks, king, queen takes, rook d1. Now it's a 3-pawn advantage. That might have been a better way to go, but Kramnik, you get this way sometimes, even the world-class players, where you're so far ahead and you have such a good position, almost anything wins. Queen to b2. Queen to c5, guarding everything. Eventually white will get his light-squared bishop out. h6, b5. Doing some house cleaning there. Pawn takes. 8 takes b5 is the computer's choice, but interesting when you want queen to b6. Hitting the rook. Computer likes queen to d4 check. Forcing the trade. But he goes rook to d2. And that's a disaster. If he went queen to d4 check, queen takes, rook takes, a takes, rook b4, he might be able to survive that. But instead he went rook to d2, so queen takes, b takes, h4. I think he might have just miscalculated and getting that a pawn down. Queen to d4 check now. King goes to h1. Queen goes back to d8 to guard the checks. Bishop h3. Here comes the bishop. Finally comes alive. Queen takes. Queen e6 check. King to h8. Rook to g1. He's zooming in. What to do, what to do. And I think he just blunders. And he goes g5. Figured the best that could happen is perpetual. What he should have done maybe is rook to d8. After queen to g4, queen to e7. Make him fight for a while. Make him earn the win. But after g5, queen checks. King to g7. And rook to b1. And he's just doomed. So that's where MVL, Maxime LaGrave from France, resigns. Give you an idea, after rook to b1, b5, queen checks. They're going to lose the rook. Queen takes, king to g1, it's over. There's nothing really he can do. He's going to get mated soon. Anyway, pretty good game there. Kramnik had 3 losses in a row, so I don't think, if he had lost this game, I don't think Kramnik has ever lost 4 games in a row. So he's back on a winning form. Tough break for Maxime. Anyway, folks, that's one of the games from round 8. I want to make you aware that I was watching today what they call the Battle of the Legends at the St. Louis Chess Club and Scholastic Center, where they had 1 rapid game, and I believe it was 4 blitz games today between Nigel Short and Gary Kasparov. Really, it's really cool. If you get a chance to see it, go on the uschesschamps.com, and the Chess Club and Scholastic Center in St. Louis also has a YouTube channel. They're probably going to post it on that, I have no doubt. And as always, if you think chess is just a game, you're not playing it right. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.